when you on ground zero and then you hear how people talk and communicate with each other and how people express and voice their opinions, it's very unintelligent. Like it's not like, and it's not. I'm not trying to really diss the state of the majority or the state of the people that were there. Is that, because I'm up here interviewing people and talking to them, like ask them basic questions like, why are you here? What do you hope to get accomplished? And I get the most vague answers, the most nondescript answers, or the cookie cutter answers, literally just repeating news
some
talking
shit they
points.
heard. Yeah.
We used to ask a liberal, ask like a liberal protester that was there, ask them like, oh well, I just want to end misogyny and racism and sexism and xenophobism and fucking, what's the other ones? Transphobia. No, every phobia and every ism. Like just take a word and put ism behind it, and that's what they're boycotting. And it's like, and it kind of it just reduces the conversation to name calling. Yeah. Because even when they had opportunities to communicate or talk to the opposing side, because there were people out there. There was a lot of dudes out there that were in the Make America Great Again hats. Were comfortable there, not not really doing anything, but that's kind of the approach they had, and it's like, when they had opportunities to engage with them, they reduced the entire thing to heckling and name calling and not trying to have a productive conversation. Because it's like, this is the opportunity. We got millions of cameras, like not millions, but hundreds of cameras on you. Major networks are picking you up. This is your chance to say something. You got 2-minute window to make something that's impactful, and at that moment, that's when you choose to name call and heckle and talk shit and give a bunch of tired arguments. And it's like, people don't understand that when you watch the news or you watch any type of major publication, it's really only a few people speaking for millions of people. It's only Tomi Lahren and a couple other people speaking for that sector. It's only Don Lemon and what's that, and those people, and Angela Rye and those, whatever those people, like, it's just a few people. You could throw all those news commentators in one room and it'll probably be like a party of maybe 50 to 100. Yeah. And versus the millions of different opinions that are out there that can probably give a slightly different one, because like when you have that, they create this very stark line of either you think exactly this way or you think exactly that way. And when you have protests and riots and you have common people are the opportunity to speak, you can approach it a way. You have the opportunity to approach it in a very more reasonable manner. Yeah. This is your voice. This is not CNN's voice. This is not Fox's voice. This is not whoever's voice. This is your chance to say how you feel. Yeah. And then you're gonna take the opportunity just to pretty much cry and complain and whine versus say, hey, this is my chance that I get to give my opinion or my voice.
Almost like they're not prepared almost.
Yeah, they're not prepared.
Like when they get there, it's just whatever is at the top of the brain, however I'm feeling, I'm just going to speak that, versus I might get interviewed today, and if they ask me, this is what I'm going to give to them. This is what I'm going to say to make impact, because what it sounds like you're saying is they're playing right into the perception of what they think the Democratic Party is. Like, lazy, you didn't take your time and plan to make an effective statement to the news so that the whole world can see it. Because once it goes up, if you make a powerful statement, you're going viral. Like, it's going to go viral. It's going to touch a lot of people, which it may or may not impact somebody, but it's going to be way more effective than, like you said, getting up there and not saying a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about, like, I interview people and they literally, some of them even mine went blank. They was like, you're going to ask me a question? Like, They was like, I was like, why are you here then? Yeah. If you don't, the whole thing is like, I'm asking them literally, why are you here? What is your thing? And it's like, you gotta get those answers, or you get those answers. Well, you know why I'm here. Those stupid. Oh, you know why I'm here. If you don't get it, then you don't know. Now you know. Yeah. It's just a lot of vague bullshit, and it's like, no, like, and to me, that's where I look at it, and it's like, people, like, a lot of those people don't even have an original thought. Okay. They don't have an original thought where, like, what is what you're saying different from what I can hear on the news? So, like, either they cookie cut things that Fox say, or things that CNN says, or things that whoever say, and just regurgitate it, or their mind goes blank, or they say something vague, or they heckle a name call. And it's like, no, this is your opportunity to conceptualize a critical thought and give it to the world. Because I don't care what nobody says, neither side is 100% right.
Fuck no.
So, like, to eliminate that thought out of your mind, and that's what a lot of the protesters kind of had, where it's like it's so important where now where there's like, well, if you voted for Donald Trump, you must be a racist, you must be sexist, you must be whatever, or you must be that some type of apologist, some negative, and it's a bunch of name calls and labeling. They just kind of throw you on it, like stop labeling you, and then that's what it is. Where it's like that, to me, that's a serious case of narcissism that like that's very unhealthy in the sense of if you think you're so right. And then also to me, you can't articulate your opposing your opponent's opinion. If I can't actually, and you can't give me a clear, concise answer that, let's say, a Republican would give and make it and almost make the argument for them. If you can't do that, that means that to me, you don't even have a clear understanding of your enemy. Because we always kind of mention like 48 laws of power, and one of my favorite quotes in that, John, was like, it's kind of like pretty much alluding to know yourself. If you know yourself and you know your enemy, you're saying you'll win a battle without even having to, with minimal cost, you'll win a battle every time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the direct quote.
No,
but like that's the gist that they were given from that, and that's my approach that I take when I speak to anybody. I want to know what you can say. I want to be able to almost where like they would think that I'm on the opposite side, where like I can give your argument better than you can give your own damn argument. Yeah. That's why I really know who you are and how you think in your pathology. Yeah. And I can also give my disposition. But like if you notice, a lot of people can't do that. Yeah. A lot of people that are on one side can't give the opponent's argument.
Yeah, because they haven't even taken the time to dive in to figure the other side out. They don't even really know what they're going against. Exactly. Because if you pay attention to it, it may be in favor. Exactly. Because the person that is paying attention to it, if they do dive in and they understand, they may say, well, he's saying a bunch of bullshit, but from what I'm reading, some of this shit may benefit us. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Which, and this is beautiful that it's set up this way, because there was another big thing that took place.